Hey, fuck you.
All right, welcome to another episode of Podcasting Naked. I'm Ethan.
Whoa, podcasting. I thought we agreed on podcasting partially clothed. Okay, so on this episode of fucking your favorite goddamn internet show of all goddamn time, today we discuss games that are popping up recently that don't have campaigns, or it's more common recently. They've been around for a while, but
yeah. First off, I want to talk about fucking Pong. The nerve of Atari. No campaign. Fucking. You think I'm gonna buy this shit? What do you take me for? I have to buy an Atari on top of it. Fucking Christ, man. This is a fucking... This is a shakedown. Anyways.
Gonna talk about Pong for a second.
Games of equal quality. Call of Duty.
Yeah. True.
So Call of Duty recently announced...
True.
Sadly, maybe. I don't know. I don't fucking know.
Okay, yes.
So Call of Duty won't have a campaign on older generation consoles.
Yes.
And it begs the question, are they still making Call of Duties? Holy shit, so many Call of Duties.
Actually, kind of a side note here, but they took a poll, and Call of Duty Black Ops 3 beat Fallout 4 for most anticipated holiday game.
Who did they poll?
Right? That was
middle
my question.
Schoolers.
I guess.
No,
it was like
something that the Destiny
narcs.
forum... Something the Destiny forum has taught me is people who are on the Destiny forum like Nickelback. And that really explains, Call of Duty and Halo 5.
Wow. No, it's so true, though.
And YouTube videos from 2008. Just all of them. We'll lump them all in there.
No, yeah, Halo 5 got most anticipated, specifically Xbox game, at 100% anticipation from those polls. Yep.
What?
Were they literally out of middle school?
I don't. It was like out of. It said, I looked at the stats, and it said out of 5,000 gamers age 10 to 54. And I was
it
like,
the complete staff of IGN?
How are we defining gamers here? Yeah,
brought them to a cold, dark room, gun to their head. Are you anticipated for Halo 5? You're frothing. Is that a yes? Put them down for a yes.
Froth if you say yes. Yeah, okay, no. But, so yeah, no campaign, just multiplayer. Honestly, for Call of Duty, I don't know if it bothers me that much.
Yeah,
especially since it's only on last gen, which is
3.
fair.
And you know what? I had a weird thing. I watched the newest Black Ops 3 trailer.
Yes.
And I felt an emotion, and I was like, that's weird. I'm like, because I know it's just Deus Ex. I know that. But what the fuck is this shit? What the fuck is going on right now?
And then piano.
The fuck? Where am I?
Your computer heard Latin and was like, better set the tone.
Dude, I don't know where this fucking sound's coming from. I found it. Holy shit.
Okay, back on.
I don't
fucking
feel
no
safe
campaign.
in my own house.
You're not safe in your own house. Okay, campaign. I know where you live.
Okay. Yeah, I watched the trailer and I was like, if this wasn't Call of Duty, I'd be more than on board.
Yeah, Black Ops are usually the more solid.
Yeah, the ones made by Treyarch usually are closer to video games than giant heaping piles
a few
of shit.
A few of them have had real Hollywood writers. I forget which one recently, but yeah, it was like some fucking protege writing movies wrote the script for Black Ops 2 or whatever. So
nice. The Black Ops series has always at least asked a couple questions.
Which is
true.
Yeah.
Which is good.
What are the numbers, Mason? It asks that question a lot.
Damn it! I was about to say that.
Even World at War, really, I replayed at least 5 levels from the campaign of World at War recently, and I was like, wow, all the shit I've given Call of Duty over the years for being shit, and I played the campaign and I was like, this isn't bad, this is dark, and it's it's not just the Russians. They're the communists, and they love killing Germans. shines them in a light. They're like, yeah, these guys were probably a little more fucked up than the Germans. You know, simple shit, just like that. That, you know, the Activision Call of Duties don't do as well. But then I was like, and the new Call of Duty won't have a campaign. And I was playing this and I was thinking that. I was like, it's tragic.
I mean, it will have a campaign.
Well, it will, but not on some consoles, which is a strange
Which,
move.
I mean, like, a lot of people play it for
that
this
makes
multiplayer,
sense, though.
so it's fair. And also, I don't know if, like, I don't know if an older generation could honestly handle the memory capacity and, like, what you need.
I think it would not be worth it for them to try to like shove it into a.
Oh yeah,
not of people.
Yeah. I was like, what?
So I'm actually okay with Battlefront not having a campaign.
Why?
You know?
Put them on the old consoles at all? Besides that you want to make money. You know, that's the obvious answer.
Yeah, one bigger multiplayer servers, I guess.
What?
Just like a larger number of people playing your multiplayer, which has never been a problem for Call of Duty, but still.
Yeah, but it's just like. Wait, what?
Okay, let's go into Battlefront.
Yeah, because that's a little more important to the topic. The reason, here's my thing.
Yeah.
The reason Battlefront cannot have a campaign, and let's remember that the previous ones didn't really have a campaign. They had, I guess, a narrative, if you could call it that, strung together on multiplayer maps.
They had a story, and it just introduced the maps.
Yeah, exactly. That's a good way of looking at it. The reason Battlefront, the new one, and the old ones didn't need a real campaign is because you already fucking know the story.
Yeah.
We've already seen all the movies. It has another, like, media source that has covered the story.
And it gives you context. Like,
yeah,
you jump
it gives
into
you
the
context. You go to Naboo and you're like, I don't fucking remember this from episode 1. You know, you don't need... It's... Oh, let's talk about Rainbow Six.
Let's kill Gungans.
No, yeah, wait, hold on. Let's keep this for, like, a bit. Like,
okay.
Yeah, but like, to expound on the point a little bit. Like, Like when you
go
have
like context for Hoth, for Endor, for Mustafar.
I was just specifically thinking like say you pop in like on a Call of Duty or whatever, and there's like a snow level, and it's like cool, you know, cool.
Like, we got some snow.
Level.
I know snow. I remember snow from when I was a kid.
I remember fond memories of snow. But then you pop in fucking like Battlefront, the beta that Ethan played and I'm about to play, and like you start on the Hoth level and you see
like,
walkers, and immediately you're like, oh fuck, I'm part of this.
Yeah, exactly.
And you know what this is. You're not just on a snow level, you're on fucking Hoth.
Yeah.
And you have immediate context for what it means to be a rebel
on Hoth,
playing as a rebel or playing as an Imperial on Hoth.
It also gives more, like, the first thing I did when I went into the beta was I got in a plane. And you fly around and you see the battlefield. And it was a great way to start off because you get to see, you know, what's underneath you. You know, what you're about to be a part of. And you see the walkers. And you see the shield generator. And, like, to anyone who hasn't seen the movies, it's just some fucking gray boxes.
These are just
you know?
things,
Yeah, exactly. But then it has context. You see how the map is like a curve. And you see the walkers walking towards the shield generator. And you feel kind of like the tension of what the what's about to unfold. And the only reason you have that is because of context. The context that the movie gives you.
Which is like all a story really is just like context for what's happening. So like, yeah, in something like Battlefront, you don't really need it. But no, yeah, so now let's talk about
Rainbow Six.
Yes.
Rainbow Six said, and I love Rainbow Six, easily my favorite shooter of all time.
Yeah, me too.
Up there with
Vegas
the Battlefronts, just because of pure gameplay mechanics being objectively perfect, and so much replayability, almost infinite replayability.
No, yeah, I think me and Ethan together have sunk more time into that game than maybe any other game besides maybe Minecraft.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe
but like
even nearing,
we
like,
spent more
Fallout
time playing Vegas 2
like
together than any other shooter. Like,
yeah,
I guarantee it.
Easily, without a doubt, because you just
like,
play it all night.
Yeah,
you never win, and even when you win, it just continues the addiction.
Yeah, but not in like a manipulative way. In like, I'm
way.
having fun way.
Yeah, in a good way that like you stay awake at night because you're like, I will never master that. I can be the best in the world, and I will never master it.
Would like to point out, this is an Xbox 360
yeah, that
launch game.
Totally keeps pace with anything I've played recently.
No, yeah, I still play it. Like, it's better than Ghosts. So like, fucking Ghosts.
Ghosts, what a joke.
It's better than like most of the it's by far better than like any shooter I've played since, with the exception of on par with probably some of the old Battlefronts.
But
the
new Rainbow Six game, which I'm excited for. I have my reservations because just like I had reservations about Battlefront. Like, after a game's been dormant for like 10 years, you don't know what the fuck's gonna happen.
True.
So you just kind of have to be prepared. But recently, in fact, a day before Call of Duty released their statement, which made it a little more perturbing, fucking Rainbow said that there wouldn't be any campaign. And my first thought is, so we're just a bunch of SWAT dudes doing some SWAT shit? Like, you don't have context for your shit.
No.
Tom Clancy. Yeah, roll over in your grave. The commies have won. The commies have won. This is what Ayn Rand, this is what Orwell warned us about.
Your anti-abortion grave.
It's fucking, it's here. Yeah. Socialism is nigh, friends.
Well, yeah, because, like, what bothers me is, like, especially, like, the specific kind of game it's going to be, where it's, like, usually, like, a terrorist hunt, true, but also, like, a hostage rescue.
Yeah.
Like, that hostage is now literally an object.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is concerning both in, like, a gameplay sense and also just, like, a human sense. Like, playing the game, like, I don't know how comfortable I am.
Yeah, you think about it, just, like, from what we've seen, right? We've seen the alpha gameplay. And the beta, we've seen the beta gameplay. That was like a couple days ago.
Oh yeah, shit.
And you're just like, how do we know we're the good guys?
Yeah.
Because there's no context. We go in and like, these could be freedom fighters. These could be literally just idiots with guns.
Yeah.
These
no,
could
in a lot of games you'd be playing
terrorists.
as the other side.
Yeah. Who's the good guy? And I guarantee you that the removal of campaign is not to make us ask these questions.
Yeah.
I can guarantee it's not for any deep philosophical, are we the good guys? Is anyone the good guy?
That could be a fun, like, Gameworx way to take it, though.
Yeah.
Like, making it this, like, huge art piece.
Yeah.
Actually, I might do
Rainbow
that. So
Six, what is morality? Because you don't know. There's no fucking context. And I was like, it's strange how much... when I heard Battlefront, it's not going to have a campaign, it changed very little in my mind.
Yeah, me too.
I looked at that game, I looked at the people developing it, not EA. EA sucks. Let's put that under the rug. EA fucking sucks. But the specialized team that was working on it, I trusted them.
Yeah. And
to a certain extent, I trust the team making Rainbow, because they made one of my favorite shooters of all times. But... the way my perception changed of Siege when I heard that there wouldn't be a campaign was so vastly defeating that it not only just changed the way I looked at it, but changed my willingness to buy it immediately. Which, I mean, is obvious. That would... when you say X thing has been removed from our game before it's even released, yeah, it's gonna... You're... amount of consumption of that thing, whatever it may be, is going to go down.
Yes.
You don't want things removed from things. That's obvious. But this is it's not just a game mode. It's not just, we've removed split screen. No, it's more than that. Shut the fuck up. Get your semantics bullshit.
It's removal of context.
Yeah, it removes the context, because like I said, it's not like when they came out and... they haven't said this yet, but everyone knows it. It's not like the removal of split screen. Yeah, that removes a gameplay element from it. It also removes you being able to have a friend over and playing your thing. It removes everything. You have a hollow shell.
Yeah, no, that's the thing.
You have a shell. A lot of people, you have mechanics.
A lot of people argue that mechanics are more important, and I would say usually they are. But especially in a game like this.
Yes.
Like, it's very important that you have context.
Because, like, the whole story,
it's not like Counter-Strike.
It's not
just... First of all, I want to know... What?
Yeah.
What do you want to know?
Yes, Feck, yes.
We love you, Feck. You can get through this.
Did you hear what I said?
No one heard you.
Or did I cut out? Oh, okay. I said I wanted to, like, compare the price to Counter-Strike.
Yeah.
Because Rainbow Six sounds exactly like Counter-Strike if it doesn't have a...
Oh, that's a really good comparison.
Have a campaign. So I want to know the price difference.
I mean, like...
Why not just buy Counter-Strike? I mean, sure, the mechanics are going to be a little different, but...
Well, the big selling point is that, like, it has this, like, destroyable house, like, that's the main thing they're going for, is this really unique game
tactics
mode.
Yeah, what they're going for is, like, we're offering something that's extremely, I guess, I hate to use this word, but realistic. That's what the audience they're shooting for. They're shooting for a highly tactical shooter that the market hasn't seen.
And that's why it's really shitty to take context out, because that is a time where you want like if it's like some
you want to feel like if you play the campaign and you see people do all this complicated tactical shit, and then you go play the multiplayer, you feel like you're doing all this complicated tactical shit because you have context for it. You're like, like in Rainbow Six, you're like, I'm fucking Bishop, I kick in doors and shoot fucking terrorists in the face, like.
And so there's like a thin line between like when things are like really arcadey, like I think of like the Nazi zombie mode, right?
Yeah.
Like obviously ridiculous, obviously arcadey. Like I don't know this. They put a story in, but like no one gives a shit.
Yeah, no one gives a shit.
Like I don't care about the story. Like it's just arcadey bullshit that's just mechanically fun. And so you do it because you don't need context because it's arcadey. But there's like this thin line that's pretty easy to cross, especially in things that visually look more realistic, where like you clearly are like you're like playing this game and you're like, wait, I'm doing a thing right now. Like when you sit and shoot zombies, you never get the moment of like, wait, I'm affecting something. But when you're like breaking into a house and like saving a crying woman, it's like, okay, I'm doing a thing right now, but I don't know what it is. Yeah. And it leaves you with this like weirdly like lost kind of like hollow, empty, like
you lose
what is
impact.
life?
You lose impact along with context.
Yeah. I don't know, but you can make up context of your own though.
That's true, but like not in like a situation this specific. Like that works for like games like Minecraft.
Right. He's right, but it doesn't like mean anything.
But it feels like cheap almost.
Yeah, you can make up context for Call of Duty.
That's true.
You can make up context for Call of Duty. Their multiplayer is literally just a bunch of people shooting at each other. There's nothing more advanced than that.
Well, yeah, and it's also like it's not like a scenario that you crafted either. Like it's not something that happened. It was like a path you were set on, and now you're kind of in the middle of this path, and you're like, why? Like, it wasn't something that you decided to do. It was just like, hey, here's the game mode. Here's what we're doing now.
Yeah.
And it's just like,
you on board or you off board? You're on board? All right, come on along. We're going.
Yeah, it just...
Here's a gun.
Like, Ethan, you're like, you said it well. Like, it just makes me weirdly, like, sad inside. Yeah. Like, I don't know.
Because you're just killing shit.
Yeah, this got weirdly depressing for something, like, about video games.
I guess this is the heart of the issue. Because we're talking about context. This video game has context to other video games that exist, right?
Yes.
Even Black Ops 3 has a campaign. No. That's not even that great of an example. Even Ghosts has a campaign. And everyone fucking hates Ghosts.
Yes, true.
That's the problem.
That is the problem.
Because it's you will never even like okay. They said that their single-player experience is going to be amazing with the terrorist hunt, and apparently there's going to be a lot of customizable things you can do, which sounds amazing, because that's what I loved in the original. And if I could say anything that I wanted more in the original was more customization as far as, like, terrorist hunt goes.
Yeah.
Like, 50 enemies are great, but, like, I want fucking 100, right? You know, I want insane shit. I want to be able to adjust the damage or, you know, whatever. Like, that would have made that game literally 100% perfect. Even if that's true in this game, even if you have the best single-player terrorist hunt multiplayer experience you could ever ask for, people will always ask the question why. Because there's no way that your game, without context, will ever be able, on its own, to justify the lack of no campaign. Even if it's amazing, even if it's perfect. Because without that campaign, you'll never really know what you're doing.
Truth bomb.
Yeah, so we're just gonna cut it before you did that.
Well, anyways, that's been our podcasting naked with the Gameworx crew.
With Ethan, the one-footer Mead.
I lost my leg in the war.
As the person providing this product, are like, you don't have to buy it. Like, why is it a product? Like, why is it a thing? Across mechanics and disciplines in the game. The narrative, art design, pacing, mechanics, and even the lighting all seem to be driving to the same theme of surviving